Howdy y'all, welcome to Nerd Studio. We're out at the range today with an Inside the Waistband magazine holder from Creatrill. Stay tuned. So I've done a fair number of holster and kind of magazine pouch reviews. I don't know why, but I got known for them. Occasionally a company will reach out and ask if I want to review their product, and if they're willing to accept whatever review I put up, I'm happy to do them. I won't shill for somebody, but if they want to send me their product and let me give it a go, I'm happy to do it. And that's the case here for these Creatrill, and I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. That's how it's spelled, Creatrill magazine pouches. This company reached out and asked if I wanted to try either one of their holsters or their pouches, and they've got several products. And I really wanted to give the magazine pouch a go. I've done a lot of holster reviews and not as many magazine pouches. And the other cool part about this is an inside the waistband pouch. A lot of people that I know will carry outside the waistband magazine pouches, but I'm already wide enough. I don't need something else dangling off there that is going to snag on stuff and knocking books off shelves when I'm walking by. So I prefer an inside the waistband. The problem is most of them are made of Kydex is probably the most common. Ones that aren't made of Kydex don't hold on to the magazine as well as I'd like. So I figured I'd give their pouches a go. So let's talk about the features of this. One of the cool things that I found, these pouches are largely made of neoprene. So if you've worn an inside the waistband pouch that's made of Kydex, it can be it's bulky and kind of uncomfortable. The neoprene here really does provide a nice backing. It's quite a bit more comfortable when you wear it day in, day out, and it deals with the sweat a lot better. The Kydex stuff will kind of build up a sweat barrier on it. You pull it out and you wipe it down. The neoprene, I've been wearing this one, like I said, for I don't know, a little over a month. It's not. It still smells new. It's not, soaking up the body brew too bad. That is largely made of neoprene, and you've got a leather reinforcement up here, which is for a particular reason, for a couple of other features. One of the primary features, you got that leather reinforcement up there, is in the back here. I don't have a way to show it to you. Is a magnet, neodymium, I don't know my magnets, sorry. I'll put it up here so you can pronounce it. So particularly if you've got a metal magazine, now I shoot Gloxo minor polymer, there's some metal in there I believe, yeah, so I'm getting some use out of that, but if you've got a metal magazine, you've got that magnet's going to help with retention, and it does, it really retains the magazine well. It does a really good job. So I see why they put that in there. I don't know. I don't really know if anybody else is using that kind of technology in their holders, but I think that's a really nice feature. Probably the best thing about this pouch is the belt clip. So like I said, I've done a fair number of these reviews of holsters and pouches, and for whatever reason, people just don't do a good job with the belt clip a lot of the times. I've had holsters, I don't know how many of them, where I've gone to draw the gun and the whole holster comes up because they just use a bad design for their belt clip. These folks included a really good quality belt clip on this. I don't know what it's made of, I'm sure it's steel. And I've sat around in front of the TV doing this, to this one in particular, for until my fingers hurt, trying to bend this thing and screw it up and remove the tension. And I've been unable to do it. Now, yeah, if I get in there with a screwdriver and started whanging on it or beating on it with a hammer, yeah, probably. But, I've been sitting night after night doing this. I'll do it for 10 or 20 minutes a night for about a month, and that's not lost its retention at all. So, $12.99 for two of them. They come in all different sizes, so you're going to find one that's right for your gun. How did it hold up? I'll get some pictures here. There's a little bit of fraying on the outside here, but it hasn't reduce the integrity of the pouch at all. It's still quite comfortable. It hasn't soaked up all my sweat and made the thing stinky. It retains the magazine really well. I keep this mag in this pouch all the time to see if it was going to stretch out and lose its retention. It doesn't, but it's not so much retention that you can't do a decent draw for $12.99. You know, a lot of people now. Granted, this product is made in China. Folks, that ship has sailed. The cameras that I'm using, my microphone, my cell phone, most of my car. I have a John Deere tractor, and I know that there's a fair number of parts on that are made in China. That ship has sailed, as far as I'm concerned. So this product is made in China. My one concern about buying products from China is it garbage? That's all I care about at this point. If people can bring in products and compete and make a quality product at a better price, that's the world we live in. The days of going back to that idyllic 1950s idea of Dad going to the factory, it's just gone. That's the way it is. So that's my question. Is this a solid product? And the answer is yes, it is. I don't see anything that really concerns me about how this is holding up. The stitching is still holding fine. And I've torture tested this a bit. I'll take it out and I'll scrub it on things. That's why this is frayed, is because I've misbehaved with it. I'll take it out while I'm at work. I'm nerding, and I'll bang it on stuff at my desk, and I've scraped it along rough surfaces just to see what it'll do. And I got it to fray a little bit, but from regular wear, I believe it's going to hold up, and it's comfortable. So let's do a few magazine changes, show it off a bit, and talk kind of give you some final thoughts. Well, I'm afraid I did disturb the range frog a couple of times. I got some brass on him, and I think I got at least one of my magazine drops for a close tone. Time to move, buddy. This is not the right place for you. Not a good place for a frog. He's got to be deaf living here. Anyway, here's the magnet on these, so you can see that there is actually a magnet. You can see it sort of dangling there. That's cool. It does work. So there you go. I've been wearing this around on the tractor, out here working on the property. It maintains or retains my magazine just fine. These clips are exactly the application for this. It's exactly what they should have used. They chose correctly. Even when I do a draw, like with my Glock 19, I'm carrying the 19X, which uses a 17 round magazine, which sits a little higher. When I've came out and I've done draws with my 19 size, straight up 19 magazines, 15 rounders, I've grabbed this lip occasionally, but there's enough retention with this clip that my hand detects it, and it's pulling back on me, and I don't rip the magazine pouch out with the magazine. So again, they just chose really well. I like that there's enough retention to keep it there, but it's really easy to draw. You can see it here in the video. I have no problem getting my magazine out of there. I think the neoprene really contributes to that. If you've got leather, leather might stick a little bit. I'm not a real fan of leather for holster applications. I know people are. I'm just not. I like Kydex and I like this neoprene. It's good stuff. Creatrill. I hope I'm really saying that right. At $12.99 for 2 of these, I'm not sure why you'd spend more money. Unless you're looking for something that these don't provide, or you want a particular look. These do it for me. These will be my spare magazine pouches. I don't like spending money I don't have to, and it's even better when you get more quality than you expected for the money you paid. So that is what this is. Nice job. Thanks for letting me play with these, folks. I hope I got your company name right. All right, folks, always remember, anyone can shoot and have fun. We'll see you next time.
Yeehaw!